The Assassination of President Lincoln by Faith Chapman, Becca Landy, Cassidy Augustinovich, and Kayla Rutledge. Who is Abraham Lincoln? He is a man of strength and wisdom who lived up to his name. He showed honesty and character to all and made a difference in how America came to be. The death of Abraham Lincoln was tragic, but significant because it involved cruel men who only wanted the fame. Let's go back and relive the past, explain the present, and explore the future. When Lincoln was a young boy, he was raised as a hard worker. His family showed him hope and persistence, but we're going to start from the beginning. He was born on February 12, 1809 in Kentucky. He grew up in Illinois and always helped with work outside because he loved the outdoors so much. He continued his life to lead the United States of America. He won the hearts of many American citizens and became the 16th President of the United States. Abe Lincoln led the North through battle against the South and led them to victory. To celebrate their magnificent success, on the last night of the showing of Our American Cousin, he decided to attend.
While Lincoln was getting acquainted in his box overlooking the stage, John Wilkes Booth was out back in the alleyway finalizing his plan with some of the people who were helping him to assassinate the president. The last thing John Wilkes Booth said before he killed Honest Abe was, "When I leave the stage, I will be the most famous man in America." Shortly after 10 p.m., John Wilkes Booth headed up the stairs that led to the balcony. That brought him to the corridor leading to the president's box. John opened the door and then closed it, wedging a piece of lumber in it that he had hid that day. He then waited for his cue to be spoken on stage, and when the actor shouted his line, John approached Lincoln at a very close angle and fired a fatal shot. The president slumped in his chair and never regained consciousness. Mary Lincoln screamed for help. John then slashed the mayor with a knife and tried to escape by leaping on stage. But not everything went as he planned. His ankle was broken, but he continued to say his last line in the play. John then hobbled out of the theater, making his escape.
The president passed on Saturday, April 15, 1865. Mourners had lined up outside the White House, and they opened the gates at 9 o'clock. There were around 25,000 people there to pay their respects. So basically, Abraham Lincoln was a great man who changed history forever while he was president. He gave the North victory during the war, but one day he decided to go see Our American Cousin, and a cruel man named John Wilkes Booth assassinated him. John escaped from the building, and American hearts were filled with sorrow. No one will forget the tragedy of our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. The end.
Amen.